So today I'm going to be doing something a little differently. We're setting up the inflatable boat here. So I'm going to give you kind of a little review on how it all goes down. So this is a Zodiac inflatable, and we're up here at the Chazawitzka River. So kind of going to give you a little rundown of what we do over the weekend and how that goes down. So it comes in this nice little bag. So kind of just open her up, and in here you got 2 oars. Put those off to the side. You got your seat, and then you got your foot pump. I actually prefer to use this, and I'll show you. I got also my leaf blower that I use. So you open up the bag here, and bam, there you go. You got yourself your spring yacht. So, got the boat laid out here. Now, this is where the old Makita comes into play. This it makes it real nice, makes it blow up nice and quick. So, it's got 3 bladders on here. So, 1 chamber in the back, 1 chamber for the front, and then another chamber for the back. So all I do is I just take this, open the valve, close it off, and then on this one, as you can see, it fills up pretty quick. See, now that I got these 3 chambers moderately filled, then I just finish it with the foot pump. On the foot pump, you got an in and an out. So all I do is I set it up for the out, pushing air out. What I usually do here is I'll just keep pumping it until it gets, I think they say technically 3 psi, but I just go usually until the bag doesn't want to open anymore. I'll put the cover back on there. So that's that aft chamber. Now I'll do the front chamber here. As you can see, it's starting to pick up shape a lot better. All the wrinkles are coming out of it. That one's good. So now, what I'm gonna do while this is still kind of flexible, I'm gonna put the seat across there. Now it's just gonna be me today. The rest of the fam, has to work, go to school. So while it's still kind of loose, you can do it while it's fully inflated too, but it does make it a little easier. There we go. Now I'll fill up the last chamber here. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my paddles on here. Now I have had to use these in the past. Hit a submerged object and broke the prop. So it's always best to have them. They just sit right on the side there, so it makes it kind of convenient. They're out of the way. Toss in my PFD there. So this is a Torqeedo 1103 Travel, they call it. So this is the battery pack for it right here. So we'll get that out. Listen to that gas. Alrighty, so got the Torqeedo here all set up. So this comes in this nice little travel bag. We got some drama going on over here. All right, so this is the engine. I keep calling it engine. It's a motor. Correct me in the comments. I'm sure you will. This is the tiller arm. And then this is the battery pack for it. So to put it all together, make sure it's going to be in frame. Yeah, I think that's in frame. So this is the setup for it. So what you do, you take the battery, it's going to go and actually slides down in this groove and then slides, sits just like that. So that's the battery pack for it. And then you take the tiller arm. It's going to do basically the same thing. It goes into a little cam keyway there. And then that's set up now. So then you're going to make your connections. So it's going to be connect this, the motor cable. So this is the motor cable. These are the battery pack. So connect it first. And then we're going to connect our tiller arm. And that's it. It's ready to go. Now a lot of times they use this, there's a little key that you're supposed to put in here, this little orange key to lock the battery in place. I'll do that for demonstration purposes, but I actually usually never even take this with me. But that's supposed to be so you can't get the battery out of it. So all right, so now I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to take the boat down to the water, and then I'm going to come back and get the motor. So I parked a little bit further away. Normally I'm not that far away, but I wanted to be able to set up the boat without having anybody, you know, getting in the way or anything like that. So a little bit of a hike, but it's not too bad. All right, so I'll clean up everything now, get my little bag put away. All right, next thing will just be taking the motor down there. So there's the river. You can see it's pretty clear. We'll get that set up. Now, hopefully, we'll move it out just a little bit. Put it down here at the water's edge so you can see a little bit better. Ooh, it's nice and chilly. Nice. Oh. There we are. Now I'll put the motor on it. So it just sits right here on the transom, and then there's two screws that tighten down to tighten it into place. So it's pretty easy. It's literally two screws here. Usually I do it in the deeper water so I can actually have the engine, the motor tilted down, kind of out of the way, but just so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so yeah, once she's on there, tilt it down, get the transom out of the way. It's probably still too shallow here. Yeah, you can still see it's in the water or in the mud. All right, so there, tighten it up there. That's pretty much it. I'm ready to hit the high seas. All right, let's get loaded up before it floats away. Got a couple things with me. Got the drone, the helicopter landing pad, and then the engine back here. As you can see, we're in the mud right now. So we're leaving the boat ramp there, heading out. So we're starting off with 100% battery. Right now, it says that we can make it 35 miles. We're doing 1.8 miles an hour. And I gotta focus where I'm going because I'm about to run over some stuff. But you can see the water's crystal clear. Nice and quiet. You know, it's beautiful. Turn it up a little bit. So the nice thing about it, it'll tell you how many watts you're consuming. So right now we're using 180 watts. See that? This is the wake that it puts out. I shouldn't say wake. I mean, obviously we're not going any speed right now, but this is kind of what you hear the whole time. Just silence and the splashing of water back here. Let me open her up for you. Now the old spring yacht is really turning her up. And now you can see we're using a lot more wattage. Just hit something, but it's shallow here. Not usually this shallow. Yeah, I picked up a little seaweed back there. Clear that off. That's what's nice though. You got the throttle where, you know, if you need to, you just take it and then it's not in gear. It's completely neutral. So the prop is just sitting there and there's that seaweed on there. So there, I just reversed it, cleared the seaweed, and now we're good to go again. All right, that's kind of a cool view. So as we're cruising along, I keep saying we, I guess it's just me and you on this trip. So now we're consuming, we're still at 100% power. Our speed is now 3.1 knots. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I take that back. I got it in miles per hour. Because I'm a landlubber now. We're doing 1,100 watts per hour. So it's consuming quite a bit. And what's crazy is right now I'm doing 4.4 miles per hour. If I slow it down just a little bit, there we go. Let's cut the wattage in half. So now I got like 700 watts. So not quite half, I understand, not good at math. I'm still doing about the same speed, 4.1. A lot of seaweed out here. So I picked up some seaweed back here. Can you see that? Yeah. So let's see if I can clear that by just reversing. Now it's all over the yacht. Damn it. Nope, I'm gonna have to clear it. We got a couple other boats out here. You got a little boat right back there. And it's always so cool because I'll pass these people And I tell you, it's like we're in some super yacht. Everybody's like, "Oh man, that's so cool, man. That's such a good idea." Especially when we got the family in here, because I mean, it's just silent. And then you don't have to say, "I'm sorry, what'd you say? Let me turn off the engine." And you know, it's quiet. If you need to, you just come to neutral, and you know, you have a real conversation. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little rig. So it's a 2023 Zodiac inflatable. This one has the roll-up floor bottom. So some of them actually have a rigid bottom. This one is made to roll up. So it's a little bit, it's not quite as good because the hull actually isn't the best. It kind of pushes the water, and I'm sure it's a little quicker if you were to actually get a rigid hull inflatable. But you know, it is what it is. Discovered a little place to land over there. We'll go dock up right over there. You know, there's middle of the week, not a lot of people out here. It's perfect. So I thought this would be a good day. I'm gonna try to put the drone up right now, and it'll be my first time flying this drone. Just bought it this morning. So hopefully I have some footage to show you here in a second. And if I don't, that means the drone's probably in the water. So hopefully that doesn't happen. It wasn't cheap. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so after messing with that forever, turns out I gotta go back and look at the Facebook listing, but I thought it was a DJI Mavic Pro Mini 3. But after I couldn't get it to successfully set up, I realized the DJI Mavic 3, it looked more like this body. So I went to that one and that connected right away. So this is not the Pro version. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But it looks like we can maybe fly it. So let me make sure that we're actually rolling here. Well, it's fairly eventful. I got the drone in there, that's good. But I was flying it above head. Hopefully I have the footage from that. And then it ran out of battery because I never fully charged it up. So rookie mistake. Well, then I just risked it and I landed it right here. But it worked. So landed it there. And that's where I was, hanging out with those fellers. That was fun. And now I'm gonna head back. We're at 86% battery. Nice little day. Try things out. Go out on the water. So I'll go back, deflate the boat, take out the motor, head home.